Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Now, the balance of Ile Ife. What happens if Queen Naomi delays her return? Okay. Dela writes, my very own people, happy new week to you. Okay. Still on this matter. It's not a small something. Now, we are all aware that the land of Ile Ife is sacred, okay? It is not just another kingdom. It is the spiritual foundation of the Yoruba people. The seat of Oduduwa, where kings are not just rulers, but custodian of divine laws. When the balance of Ife is disturbed, it is not a small matter. It shakes the very foundation upon which the palace stands, okay? And that happens to be the reason why you have seen all of these bows, wahala, wives who have the audacity to go and carry, deities elsewhere and bring into. They said it is because balance was, dealt with. Oh, okay. Now, we must ask ourselves, why is there so much movement? Why are the Oni of Ife and the elders restless? Why have the king's men humbled themselves and gone to visit Queen Naomi over the weekend, pleading for her forgiveness? Dela writes, open your eyes. This is not ordinary. This is a kingdom raising against time to prevent catastrophe, as we are hearing, if all the information we are hearing is correct. They said there was a warning from the gods. Ife cannot wait any longer. Okay, you do know that this Amoa Labi Day is, I think, next month, right? Now, in Yoruba tradition, when the gods send a warning, the wise listen. If they say a queen must return before, traveling anywhere, or a king must return, a king's foot must officially touch the palace, it happens. Then it is not up for debate. It is law. It is a command, not a request. But what happens when that command is delayed? The elders have seen the signs and they are deeply worried. The Oni himself has received divine messages and he understands the weight of this moment. The king's men did not go to Queen Naomi out of formality. They went because they know that if this delay continues, if I will feel the impact in ways, they may never be able to predict. Okay, the gods, they said, they have told them 7 Ifats, Iyanifa, everybody, that the gods have spoken. If it cannot be in disorder and the palace cannot function properly until Queen Naomi steps back into the palace, okay? Now, they are talking about spiritual balance. Let us not deceive ourselves, okay? Because we hear a lot of people saying all sorts of things, okay? The throne is not just about power. It is about spiritual balance. Every Oni of Ife sits on a throne that is not his alone. It is shared with the deities who watch over the kingdom. And when a queen, especially one chosen by divine forces, is not in her rightful position, the balance shifts, okay? Now, we have seen what happened when the sacred laws are ignored. Unrest in the palace, tension in the land, and disturbance beyond human control. Now, the palace has already felt the weight of Queen Naomi's absence. The spiritual gap must be closed before things escalate beyond control, and that is what they are demanding. Now, they said the loss of the land is clear. When a queen leaves, there are processes to be followed, and when she returns, tradition must be respected. She cannot step into another land before first stepping into the land. This is the way of the ancestors, and breaking that order comes with consequences. We have talked about this over and over again. We are actually talking about the balance that was shifted because Olori Naomi left. You know that at some point they had a resolve that in order for Queen Naomi to have the peace that she deserves, that Queen Naomi will now return back to her husband officially and move to the UK. And that was where that fight between Olori Ebony and Oni of Ife came from, where Oni of Ife had decided that Naomi will go and stay in his house in the UK. And Ebony said, no, Oni me, right? Now, contrary to what they decided, in fact, they were trying to get balance for even Ebony and everybody, a soft landing too for Olori Naomi, because they felt like Naomi had gone through a lot. Let Naomi not come, and these women will continue to fight Naomi, that they never wanted that. Like, they don't want it at all. Okay, that was how they felt. But as we are hearing now, they are saying that the gods is saying, no, no, Naomi must return back into the palace. The Oni has already begun. From what we are hearing, they said he began structural renovation in the palace, preparing the royal manor, because he knows that her return is not just an event, it is a spiritual correction. He is moving in alignment with tradition, but time is running out. The elders fear that if the return is delayed any further, the consequences may be irreversible. Okay? Now, another undeniable sign is the mood of the other Oloris in the palace. They have been restless, they have been in low spirit. And why? Because they see the inevitable coming. They know that Queen Naomi's return is a divine order that they cannot stop. Not that drama they were doing the other time. Every small thing they will go and fight, every small thing they will carry her things and go and look for one place to bury, look for something to bury. Right now, let them go and bury again now. Now, that is if the information that we are hearing is true. They said the Oni of Ife knows, the elders know, even the king's men who visited Queen Naomi know that time is of the essence. But the good thing is that Amua Labi Day is coming in next month yet? Yes, they said that is where that reinstatement is going to happen. Okay, and now they are saying that from what they said, Iyanifa is saying that she is not disagreeing on the fact that Queen Naomi can go anywhere in the world and stay. But the gods want her to be honored back and reinstated. She will come first to the palace before she goes to those places that they might want her to go and stay. But to just get up and just, walk out and now go, that it is not acceptable. So apparently, this is maybe a way of honoring Queen Naomi back into her royal household, or upon knowing that this woman has been so treated so badly and all of that. They said that over the weekend that elders even visited Queen Naomi. That elders visited Olori Naomi to speak to Olori Naomi to foster reconciliation, not just between themselves and Olori Naomi, from other clans and other people who, may have said one or two things when Queen Naomi was out, especially during December, when stuff happened to Queen Naomi. They said some people said a lot of things why Queen Naomi was incarcerated. Some people said Oni of Ife should not go, Oni of Ife should not associate with her, and all of that. That the reason why elders, kind of went for Queen Naomi over the weekend, that they went to foster reconciliation. They went to, try and do whatever they can do to ensure that Queen Naomi's heart is in one place. And so that, she would also be making preparations to return back to the palace. This is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media. Should not be seen as fact.